But yeah, Tony Kelly looked good. And yeah, we'll keep it pushing. We'll
Dude,
keep
the
it pushing.
next fight was insane.
Yeah,
This was one that I missed on for sure, but I don't think it was because like my assessment was wrong. I just
just
think what happened was
wild shit happens in the
unbelievable.
UFC. Yeah, no, and this is the fight that will make this card go down in history.
Maybe KO of the year.
Well, Dana White, and maybe this is just hype and selling
Was
and
was he
business,
hyping it too hard?
but I mean, because Dana White was saying the best knockout ever, like
Yeah, he
question
went he
mark.
went live on Instagram and was talking about it.
Yeah, he's doubled down on that like multiple times. Like
Has he?
yeah, I mean, I don't want to say yeah. I mean, on multiple different outlets, he
Dude,
went
the
live. He sent tweets. He did the official UFC. Like he's said it on like 4 or 5 different times.
the Mortal Kombat way that Kasanganay falls is unreal for the clip.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll get
We
into
should
it for those
we
that
should
didn't
break it
watch
down.
it, but those that did watch it know exactly what the fuck we're talking about and why we're so hyped.
Right.
So if
185 middleweights, so
yeah, go take it away, brother.
freaks of people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like favorite
athletes,
division as we always
athletes.
talk about. Impa Kasanganay, minus 240 against Joaquin Buckley, plus 200. Buckley's last fight we actually broke down against Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland was just piecing him up. Finally
Yeah.
scored a nice couple shots to the chin and put Buckley out. Although Buckley was throwing dangerous strikes, Kevin Holland just has great striking defense.
I'm pretty sure in that breakdown we were like, man, I mean, Buckley's dangerous, but Holland was just such a veteran that he just was able to handle the onslaught. But yeah, because I mean, just athletically, power. He kind of has a little bit of a Mike Tyson build to him, like just stocky, powerful, big old pecs, like kind of
wide.
a football body, football body. Yeah, for sure. And man, yeah, I gave round 1 to Buckley. Man, he was landing some just, we'll throw the word piss missile out again. That'll be the theme of this. Comment piss missile in the comment sections is let us know you're listening. But I mean, Buckley was landing some piss missiles in round 1. You give round 1 to Buckley too?
I did, yeah. And his volume was pretty crazy too. He didn't look that tired either.
But we also we went off on Buckley, but Kasanganay is kind of a similar fighter. Like he's a very dangerous, aggressive,
vicious striker with vicious power.
Yeah.
So both these guys have crazy power. Buckley just kind of throws it to the ropes and says, "Whatever, I'm just going to throw. Like if you hit me, cool, but hopefully I'm going to hit you first."
Yeah,
he's crazy to watch.
Minus 240 was like a shitty number on Kasanganay, just because like 2 power punchers that are gonna punch it out. Like you can't really feel that confident, right? And
yeah, but yes and no, because Kasanganay has really good striking defense. If you think about the way going into the second round, if you think about the fact that he's caught like 4 kicks, like he continued to catch kicks and block and kick or block and catch. You know what I mean? So like he had good striking defense. Buckley just fucking did that shit. Like that was amazing.
Definitely, yeah. And then so in round 2, Kasanganay catches Buckley's left foot. Like Buckley throws a left kick and Kasanganay catches it. And
blocks it, catches it with his left hand, so his right hand is out. Left hand is holding his left leg.
And then Buckley has one leg left on the ground and like jumps and does a spinning kick that lands just flush with Kasanganay's face. And then like Harrison alluded to earlier, like Mortal Kombat kind of, he like froze, like it looked like a glitch in a video game. Like he like froze and then just like fell face first over. Like it was insane. Looked like something from a movie or a video game.
Oh, it was jumping, spinning back kick, walk off KO. Because literally he does the spinning back kick, hits him in the face with like his heel on the forehead, toes on the chin, and then you see Kasanganay wobble, just fall, literally KO, and Buckley runs off from the kick because he kicks him so hard in the face that it propels him forward. Yeah. So he runs to the edge of the cage, thinking that he's going to be chased, turns around and just sees Kasanganay KO'd out, right?
Yeah.
And it's over. It was a walk-off. It was definition cool guys walk away from explosions, like movie style shit. You know what I mean?
It was amazing. It was amazing. Now let me ask you this: if you had to give like a percentage, like a luck skill meter, where are you ranking that? You thinking that's more skill, more luck? Because of course, after the fight, Buckley was like, "Oh yeah, I drill that all the time." But I mean, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. How you feeling about it?
You see my face. I don't believe that he drills that shit all the time.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm saying.
I will note he did get that kick caught 3 times before that happened.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he probably started to feel that and then thought, maybe I will try this. Like that put him in that drill mode of like, I felt this, I felt this, I felt this.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
I thought that he was legit like trying to do that, but I
Right.
thought it was more of an effort to try to get the other
Get
leg
away.
free.
To get
And
away.
it just
Correct.
so happened to land. Like
Yeah,
I think
right.
like kind of both are true. Like I think he was like, yeah, yes, that's the maneuver I'm throwing, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like
That was
I bet-
defensive, not offensive.
I think so, and it just caught him almost like an up kick, or almost like, you know what I mean? Like just
Right.
it's just the right place, right time, or wrong place, wrong time if you're a Kasanganayat fan. But yeah, I mean, I think it was like, I don't want to say fluky, but I don't think it like hurts Kasanganayat that much. And then like
No.
Kasanganayat made a million fans last night with his super graceful, respectful reply. Like I don't know if you saw Kasanganayat, he like made a social media post just like wishing Buckley's family like safe travels home, and like it was like the most humble, fucking nicest, sweetest thing anybody's ever said to another man that just kicked him in the face. Like legit, like it was like the most humble, like Jesus level humble. Like it was ridiculous. Like and yeah, so I mean, Kasanya, like
Wow.
it like that's going viral. Like I think Joe Rogan like retweeted it, and like ESPN retweeted it, and like just probably the classiest goddamn sporting moment I've ever witnessed. Like,
Wow. I need to go read that.
yeah,
Getting on that humble steez. Okay.
Yeah, but that's Kasongane. They even said that before the
Yeah,
fight.
that is
like,
him. That is
like,
him.
Like
He's a
that's just
super,
like his
super good
brand.
guy.
Like that's his not even brand. That's just like who he is as a
Him.
man. So
Mm-hmm.
so you gotta love that. I mean, that was his first ever loss. He was undefeated coming into this, so he's far from done. Buckley. Oh yeah, Buckley. So Buckley did get performance of the night for this, obviously, but
Yeah.
a video went viral. Dana went up to him after the fight. And he was like, "How does 200 grand sound?" And it was like during his like interview with that mixed lady with the curly hair, but and he was like in the little chair, and Dana was like, "How does 200 sound?" And he was like, "No way!" And I'm like, "Yeah, no." And Dana was like, "That was the craziest fucking shit I've ever seen. How does 200?"
I just love that Dana like has just low key just I guess the whole fucking time been shoveling money under the table with these guys, because you don't hear about that from analysts like Brendan Schaub and those guys, because they're the guys that the UFC never liked, the guys that didn't work with the UFC.
He wasn't getting no bags.
Right.
Like
so the UFC wasn't willing to help them out on the back end. But like when you do some shit like this, the UFC is like, hey, we're gonna make so much money on this clip, like just take this. Like, thank you. That's real.
Sure.
That's real.
Like this is one of those that's gonna be on every like UFC like knockout highlight from here till whenever. I mean, it was all time. Like it was all time. Like I'm not gonna say all time best, but in that all time like ballpark.
Right. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
like,
ESPN had a clip up of it on their story or whatever it was that said, "Is this the best KO ever?" Question mark. Like they're about it.
I don't hate the lawyer ball it, but I guess you got to define best, right? Like maybe like freakiest or like just most theatrical, like maybe, but I wouldn't say best knockout of all time, because
There's some great ones.
Like I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but whenever McGregor knocked out Aldo in 13 seconds, like wasn't that for the belt?
Yeah.
Like I mean, come on, 13 seconds for a belt, like. On Aldo, one of the goats
ever against one of the goats of 145, or the goat at the time.
I mean, and there's a long list of others that are even more old school than that. It's not even old school, but I'm just saying, like I'm sure real old school UFC heads that like the kind of guys that like to call people casuals. I'm sure they're rolling their eyes right now as far as like best knockout ever. But I mean, I'll gladly throw it in the conversation. I think it's definitely in the ballpark. You know, as they say, like same church, same pew. You know what I mean? Like I don't. It's in the conversation. It was ridiculous, and I'm glad. Buckley's getting his 15 minutes of fame. Let's see if he can. Because some fighters take a moment like this and like launch a whole career out of it. Let's see if that's what we're witnessing.
For me, just to note best KO ever. I think you got to give a shout out to Masvidal, right?
The
4
flying
seconds,
knee.
flying knee, undefeated fighter, essentially retires him.
Yeah, no, that's that's the counter I was seeing in a lot of like comment sections. You know, your boy be trolling through the comment sections, just
There
peeping.
you
I
go.
like to have a finger on the pulse of the MMA, community defense, and a lot of people were countering with the Masvidal.
I like Yair Rodriguez against Korean Zombie with the reverse up elbow too.
A lot of people were throwing out the hallway off the cage.
Yeah, I like that one.
I mean, I'm
But
not saying I'm
for
throwing
me,
it. I'm
it's
saying
not.
I kept seeing that was like a
I
reoccurring one that was
I
getting
like
thrown out.
Ngannou Overeem. That's for me is just the highlight of him literally snapping his fucking head all the way back to his spine. You
Yeah,
know what?
so
The next knockout's pretty good too, actually.